Hey, what's up guys? It's Thomas DeLauer with Six Pack Shortcuts, and today I've got an awesome video for you. I'm going to show you exactly what you can do pre-workout to get the most out of your pre-workout meal and get the most energy in the gym that's going to allow you to burn more fat later on in the day. And then we're going to head on over to the gym and I'm going to show you one simple trick that you can do in between your working sets to maximize the effectiveness of each and every set so that you boost your metabolism even more. Then after that, we're going to come back here, and if you stay through to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a food that you can eat right after your workout that's going to keep your body in fat burning mode and also keep you from getting sore. So let's dive right in. All right, so the way that you're going to get the most out of your pre-workout meal is simply by separating out your proteins and your carbohydrates. Now normally I'm not a huge proponent of this because the effect is really relatively minimal, but when we're talking about pre-workout and you're about to head into the gym, you want to get the best kind of digestion and the best nutrient absorption that you possibly can. So there's a couple of reasons why I want you to separate your proteins away from your carbs. But let me give you the main reasons. Realistically, it's hard to digest when you have your proteins and your carbs together. And the ultimate goal is when we're in the gym, we don't want the blood to be in the digestive tract working on digesting food. We want the blood circulating throughout the bloodstream, circulating throughout the body so you can deliver nutrients. The other reason is we want to have those nutrients available to be uptaken by the muscle. So we want the muscle to be able to utilize the amino acids that are floating around. And if your body isn't absorbing them because it's busy digesting them, unfortunately it starts catabolizing and breaking down the existing muscle tissue, which means that you're actually going negative and going backwards when you're in the gym. So if we can maximize the effectiveness of how you digest your food before you go into the gym in the first place, you can have those nutrients floating through the bloodstream so you can get more muscle growth, but you can also get a lot more fat burning out of it as well. Now, physiologically speaking, the reason that we're separating out the proteins and the carbohydrates just a few minutes is because your body can't really break down both efficiently at the same time. You see, the enzymatic processes that are used for carbohydrate metabolism and the enzymatic processes that are used for protein metabolism are so different. Sometimes they start to conflict with each other. And if they conflict a little bit, it leads to fermentation of the carbohydrates that you ingested rather than maximum absorption. So if the carbohydrates are fermenting rather than being absorbed and uptaken as glucose, then you can get an upset stomach, but it also causes more blood flow to the stomach and less blood flow to the muscle and to the heart where you need it the most when you're working out. Now the effect is really subtle. You only need to separate about 15 minutes from when you eat your proteins and when you eat your carbs. But I recommend you start with your carbohydrates, wait 15 minutes, and then eat your protein. That way the carbohydrates that are easier to digest are broken down and then you can introduce the protein. Now additionally, I recommend eating fruit pre-workout. It's one of the only times I really recommend eating fruit. You see, fruit, the fructose is utilized for energy immediately. It doesn't generally get stored as muscle glycogen, which is why it's not good post-workout. According to the Annals of Nutrition and Metabolism, in a study that they conducted, it was found that fructose, the sugar that comes from fruit, does not replenish glycogen stores after a workout. So what that means to you is that you don't want to be eating fruit post-workout because it's not going to restore what you burned up in the gym. You're going to want to stick to a traditional glucose or a starchy carb. So now that you know you want to eat your fruit, then you want to wait about 15 minutes, and then you want to dive into your protein, we can head on over to the gym and I'll show you that trick I was talking about.